So that whole story was well, I guess my freshman year of high school, the idea of being an actor like came to me, and I've told the story a few times. It was like a lightning bolt hit my body. It's like, oh, whoa, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, when your destiny kind of like hits you at once, like, holy crap, what is this? I was watching a movie and just thought about being an actor. It hit me. And then I was like, my passion for wanting to play football kind of died down. And I was just like telling my dad, like, what I wanted to do. And he wasn't happy about that, because he wanted me to play football all the time. And I was enjoying it as well. And I was really good at it. But yeah, it was an overwhelming pull to, to be an actor at that point. And I got into theater and in high school, and I just loved it. And just became like just I don't know, I just fell in love with it back then. And so yeah,
Yeah.
just doing the theater and getting involved, and it was really cool. So that's how it all kind of started. But I love football. I kind of wish I would have stayed in football at least throughout because I still enjoyed it. But who knows? I could have gotten hurt. I did get hurt a couple times, so it's
Well,
fine.
it's, who had a similar trajectory of what you just said, started out in football, but he was in Florida, and then there was an injury and went into theater and became a huge star. Burt Reynolds.
Oh, really?
It was the same trajectory, really. Yeah, he was a football player and a star football player too, but was also involved in theater, and then boom, went into acting, and look what happened. That career that he had, Burt.
And people always
So
tell me that I have the same laugh. Me and Burt Reynolds have a similar laugh. It's very high pitched, kind of like the different laugh. Yeah, that's funny you bring that up, but I've gotten told that before.
what does it sound like?
Uh, no, no, it's very high. I don't know how to describe it. It throws people off. It's like, what the hell? Like, I heard people
What?
say that.
A couple of fire alarms and car
Yeah,
alarms go off.
something like that.
Yeah, he did, right. When you looked at him, you were like, here he is, behemoth. But then the high pitched laugh,
Yeah, I think
exactly.
yeah, they had this little charm to a little bit of like a little like I don't know, innocence, but like yeah, it didn't match everything else. But yeah, no, he's awesome though. But yeah, I've been told that a
So
few
when you
times.
pursued the see, there's that Burroughs connection. You moved to Los Angeles and landed that role in the hit sitcom The Life on Deck. How did that all happen? How do you go from, you know, football and theater in Scottsdale to then when you moved to LA being noticed, of course, lots of auditions, right time, right place, and all, and talent. But what was that magic opportunity that got you cast in that?
Well, I remember when I came out here to do I was going to New York Film Academy out here. I left high school my junior year and I got a GED. It's not a good lesson for the kids, stay in school, but I hated school to be honest with you. But I did leave. I got my GED and then I got into this New York Film Academy out here. It all happened so fast. It's like it was like destiny because how quick everything lined up. And then yeah, after New York Film Academy, I got a manager. Manager got me an agent, and then just I started getting a lot of callbacks for different things. And it's like, oh, this is good. But yeah, about a year after school, or less than a year after school, I got Sweet Life on Deck, and then I got the Wizards thing, and I was like on the trajectory to start doing like Disney kid stuff, and then yeah, no, that was a cool experience though. But then right after that, yeah, again, I ended up working for ABC the whole time. I was doing Disney Channel, then Disney Channel, then ABC, which is owned by Disney. So I was like, I've been in the same company for a very long time. That was
Right.
like, yeah, Sweet Life on that. Sweet Life on, I mean, Wizard Waverly Place, the most fun I ever had. I was like just acting like almost like Jim Carrey out there. I was having a blast. I really
Yeah,
was
right.
looking forward to
That's a
coming
great
back.
shot right there.
Yeah, I wanted to keep playing this character, but it was towards the ends of the season. But I would have really loved to make him if he was a recurring character on it. That would have been a blast. He was so much fun to play.
And you were
But
working with, of course, Selena Gomez, who's had a wonderful career since too, huh?
well, yeah, she was known, but
Yeah.
she's a whole different level right now than even back then. But yeah, that was fun. I mean, she was fun to work with. The whole team there was fun to work with. They were all just they were all just having fun. It was like big kids.
The Sweet
But
Life on Deck too, another popular one. I was mentioning that to people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's right, he was on that too." I forgot
yeah,
because you're so known for General Hospital, like some almost 15
well,
years,
yeah,
1,500 episodes.
crazy.
But going back, yeah, huh?
Yeah, no, I was yeah, Sleep on Deck was, one of the first ones I kind of did there. It was a fun audition. I just kind of was just being goofy in there, and then it's just, yeah, I'm glad it all worked out. That worked out. It was with the Sprouse twin, Dylan and what I forgot Dylan and Cole Sprouse. That's right. Yeah, those they were on there, and yeah, I had a blast doing it. All that Disney stuff was so much fun. They're just their personality. I just vibe really well. Both those teams out there. So and then I
Absolutely.
did that, then I yeah, then GH, geez, yeah, when you say 1,500 episodes, that's crazy. It was a long time, but also went by very fast.
Right, exactly. So was it a smooth transition from that to then the soap opera world, daytime drama world, or what was happening in between? Or did they notice you from that and say, "Hey, he'd be great for this role in General Hospital"?
No, no, I got very yeah, it was very different. I mean, I was auditioning for I've told this story a few times, but like I auditioned for it. I was auditioning for a different character. It was going to be my sister's new boyfriend. Why am I forgetting my freaking sister's name on the show? But regardless, my sister's boyfriend on the show, and then they liked me enough to bring me back and make a separate read to read for a character that was already cast on the show, and they liked me enough after that to recast the role. So I felt so much pressure on myself because like I got someone got fired for me to play this, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna get fired within the first like week or two because I was like because I couldn't perform properly because or be in the moment because I was so nervous and I was freaking out the whole time. So I eventually kind of I found my groove, and I'm like, thankfully, then it all started kind of clicking a lot easier, a lot better, and I was more in it. But yeah, it was nerve wracking. My first day, I almost threw up. I sweated through two shirts. I tell the story, and I was wearing the other person's clothes, which were way too small for me. So it was a whole thing. My pasty white legs were like hanging out. Like, they're way too short. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was bad. It was not a good first like little bit of time there, but I just I got through that fire and I learned a lot about myself there. But yeah, that's how I started. Yeah.